Hunger pangs hit and you are in need of a good meal served quickly. You look for a place to eat. For years, Americans have turned into roadside diners. We don't see them as much these days, but I found one which has a long track of history. You and I will belly up to the counter and see what's on the menu in this week's My Ohio. We Americans are in a hurry. Moving so quickly, we often miss small places at roadside, like this diner in Lakewood, Ohio. Neighborhood mainstay. John's Diner has been here for decades. Throwback to the past. We'll touch on that aspect in a moment. Good morning. Inside is a hurry and a scurry. The old diner meets the appetites of people who may be in a hurry themselves.
We ordered it and they were yelling our order, and then literally a minute later our food was on.
And there's your change, sir?
No wasted movement here. Like so many diners, John's Diner on Detroit Avenue in Lakewood is a cozy place, narrow in width. So much so, a seat at the counter puts you in the center of all the action.
I've got grilled chicken breast too, sharp. She wants to know if it can be breaded.
Busy, everything's moving.
This was fast food before there was fast food, as we have come to know it. In back, handling the tools of the trade, is John Pasalis. 40 years on the job, right here. He knows the diner top to bottom, even how to make root beer. Buy it by the bottle. Drop in anytime. You will probably see John on the job.
What do people say when they come in here for the first time?
John, what do you got to eat? John, what do you got to eat?
Plenty on his menu of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The grill stays hot. So does the coffee.
We do the coffee and everything.
That's you.
Yes.
You got the coffee.
And the tea and the pop and
You give them a smile too?
oh, of course.
Diners are usually friendly places, steady stream of steady customers. John Pasalis immigrated from Greece more than 50 years ago. Hawking hot dogs, he learned the ins and outs of restaurants from the grill up. Saved his money until he could buy his own diner 40 years ago. Now he hobnobs with regulars who chew and chat. Diners bring out the good conversation.
Everybody reads the paper and talks about whatever's in the paper, usually it's sports.
What about soccer?
Soccer, I'm crazy about it.
You sitting watch football, my thing is sitting at a restaurant and have coffee.
It's the atmosphere that opens the talk lines. It did that decades ago when this was a train car filled with passengers riding the rails. 80 years ago, this diner was a passenger car on the Nickel Plate Railroad.
One of the things you get in a place like this is a big helping of history. Passengers once rode the rails and all of this. This is a piece of Americana, still on the job, steady and strong.
Now a way station or a quick stop on the rail line. Generations ago, thousands of these diners peppered the American landscape. Most gone now. But John's Diner is holding on, like a train biting into the track below, sometimes calling out a special language across the counter.
In the heyday of the diner, there developed a lingo. The counter person would yell to the cook, "One hamburger, make it cry," meaning add onions, or "Give me 2 sinkers, 2 donuts, please." The language of the diner.
You tell them sausage special, eggs over easy, or eggs scrambled, and they automatically know to put the home fries with it.
You definitely have to know how to flip an egg.
And you flip a million eggs here, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Story of a diner. Yep, but more than that, what was and is a passenger train car no longer hugging the rails. Still, the pace inside remains quick. Yep, we dropped in for a quick meal and found another world. No longer do its wheels turn the turn of a railroader. Gone is the smoke belched from a locomotive up front. But the old car still has a fire in its belly. John's Diner is open for business 7 days a week on Detroit Avenue in Lakewood.